have a morning routine. I couldn't get through 30 days of yoga with what's her name. I have never managed to journal. Meditation I find excruciating. But I have found something that I absolutely love for my morning routine, and that's drawing. I started drawing in my sketchbook since I realised once I got a tablet, my sketchbook was only full of to-do lists, and it was such an uninspiring place to spend time in. Simultaneously, I've noticed that almost all day, every day, I am on a screen, and drawing every day in the morning has really changed things for me. My morning drawing routine was going so well, I was feeling extremely smug, and then I hit a roadblock. I don't know what to draw. It might sound ridiculous, but this is a real common barrier to actually stopping people drawing. But I have come up with a solution to this problem, and I am going to draw 300 times in the next 12 months. Let me show you how.
I'm really on fire tonight, can't nobody hold me down. I'm doing whatever now, ain't got no time to fight.
Hi, my name is Hannah, welcome to my studio. I'm an artist and architect, and on this channel I share my creative drawing. Creative drawing? I share my creative journey, of which part of it is drawing. If you like drawing, why don't you give this video a thumbs up? And if you enjoy watching people go to great lengths to make sure they're creative every day, subscribe to this channel. I think you'll like it here. Right, it all started when I read this book. I'm lying, I didn't read it, I listened to it. Same. The book is all about cultivating good habits and getting rid of bad habits. And it really did have quite a profound effect on me. I knew instantly the bad habit that I wanted to break. Doom scrolling late at night and first thing in the morning on social media had to go. It's not a good way to start or end the day. I knew that this doom scrolling was going to be a hard habit to kick, and I needed something drastic. So I actually bought myself a timed safe, which I could put my phone into and lock for a certain amount of time. So what I do is I put it in when I'm either making or just about to have dinner, and I lock it for 12 hours, which means I can't get it out till the next day. I then tried something that James Clear in the book calls habit stacking. This is when you stack habits on top of each other, so one habit kind of triggers another habit. After getting rid of a bad habit, I wanted to add on a good habit. Drawing is the perfect meditative practice for me because it's creative, but it's not conceptually challenging. There's no complicated brief or like political weight. It's literally find something, draw that thing, that's it. It doesn't need to be good, it doesn't need to be funny, it doesn't need to be anything, it just needs to be drawn. In the book Atomic Habits, it talks about the importance of just turning up and doing a habit, even if it's a teeny tiny amount, as a way of like really embedding something into your routine. So I decided to buy myself a 3-minute timer, and that was going to be my new rule. I couldn't take my phone out of the safe until I had done 3 minutes of drawing. That was it, just 3 minutes. Turns out I love drawing so much that I actually very rarely only did 3 minutes. I'd often go over, but if I was super busy, it was just 3 minutes in and out and done. And like I said, it was going so well until I ran out of things to draw. I have drawn everything in my living room. I've drawn my hands, I've drawn honey, I've drawn the plants, I've drawn my breakfast. I've drawn my handbag, my sunglasses, like there was nothing left around me to draw. You might think, Hannah, well, why don't you just draw something out of your head? Why do you need to look at something? But for me, drawing is the act of noticing something, not remembering something. And I'll just show you a quick example of me drawing something with and without a reference. It's quite drastic.
I'm really on fire tonight, can't nobody hold me down. I'm doing whatever now, ain't got no time to fight. I'm talking way too loud, and if you don't like the sound, you could just tune it out. Who you rooting for? They say whatever team that'll win. I whichever one I'm in. Yeah, I'm good like that. Yeah, I'm good like that. Who you rooting for? They say whatever team that'll win. I say cool, cause it's gonna be whichever one I'm in. Yeah, I'm good like that. Yeah, I'm good like that.
Drawing for me is not a memory test. Anyway, the activity of looking for something to draw was taking me longer and longer each day. I would either look through some books to try and find something, or I would like set up a little still life vignette that I could draw, or even worse, I would just get my phone out and I would start using like things that I'd saved on Instagram to draw, and the whole point of the task was to not be on my phone. And then the wheels started to slowly fall off my good habit, and then that trickled onto affecting my bad habit, so then I wouldn't lock my phone away and it all just fell apart. So then one day I had an idea. What if I had a pack of playing cards that instead of cards were full of references? I tried to find this product on the internet. I couldn't find it. I asked people on Instagram if they knew of one. No one did. So I decided to make it myself. I am trying to find something in the studio that I can use to put these cards in.
I'm really on fire tonight. Can't nobody hold me down. I'm doing whatever now. Ain't got no time to fight. I'm talking way too loud.
Maybe I could
And if
create
you
some
don't
sort
like
of
the
hinge
sound,
or something.
you could just tune it out. Who you rooting for? They say whatever team that'll win. I say cool, cause it's gonna be whichever one I'm in. Yeah, I'm good like that. Yeah, I'm
Works.
good like that. Who you rooting for? They say whatever team that'll win. I say cool, cause it's gonna be whichever one I'm in. Yeah, I'm good like that. Yeah, I'm good like that. I'm right like this. I don't lie like this. I'm on fire like this. Yeah. Him and her and them over there. They looking over here. They giving me a stare like I can. No. Who you rooting for? They say whatever team that'll win. I say cool, cause it's gonna be whichever one I'm in. Yeah, I'm good like that. Yeah, I'm good like that. Floating on my wave, I don't care what you say, cause really either way, I'ma do it like that. I'ma do it. I'ma do it like that. I'ma do it. I'ma do it like that.
I have vastly underestimated how big 300 cards are. I don't think they're gonna fit. Let's see. I have finished. What do you think? How cute is this? So I have my little name at the front, 300 daily drawings, and then you open it up. So I've done, at the front, I've done this just like a title card. And then behind I have like, kind of like a loyalty cards where I can actually tick off and keep count of how many drawings that I've actually done. Then I have like all the printed cards here. And then kind of like a file of facts, I've done two extra things. So something called completed. So when I've finished one, I can just put it behind. And then I've also got a save for later. So I thought if I pull one out and I think, oh, I don't really fancy that, or that would be really good for a weekend when I have a bit more time, I could just put a card behind there. So yeah, I'm excited to really try this and see if it can actually help me with my sort of daily drawing habit.
Feel like an alien.
I be in my own space of mind, making boss moves in my own time, and I
Ride my own ride.
find me all alone. I'm on the road. I had to take a couple hits, a couple stones, but
much. I think it's gonna be an absolute game changer, and I think I might actually do 300 drawings in the next year. So as of today, I have done a few more since those clips. I have done, here is the little card, and I've done 8 drawings already. And on the back of the card, I also just popped the date that I've started, so I can kind of keep an eye on how long they take me. I mean, are they all good? No, no, they're not. Some of them have been quite shocking, actually. I did an elephant the other day and just like, oh God, like, yeah, this page, I mean, what is this? What is this? It looks like the elephant is bruised so bad. But this page I quite like. It kind of came together quite well in the end. Obviously they're like such random subjects to be pulled together, but I've kind of tried to use a colour palette for that whole page. This morning I did this one here, and I really enjoyed this because I've done hands so often, but obviously I'd only ever do one hand at a time because my other hand was drawing. I don't have any particular goal with this, like I'm not even trying to get better at drawing. I'm just trying to have a little bit of time each day where I'm not on a screen and I'm not listening to a podcast or music or watching the news, or just like, you know, just a couple of minutes like each day where I'm just taking some time for myself. And yeah, but I reckon I probably will get better. It is interesting to see, because I usually draw digitally, how to try and translate my style of artwork using coloured pencils. I'm still finding my feet with that, but hopefully, you know, after a year of drawing, I might have got a bit more of an understanding of how to do that. If you are interested in keeping up with how this drawing habit's going, I do like occasionally post sketches on my Instagram stories, so come and follow me over on Instagram. I'm not doing this to create content, so I absolutely won't be sharing things all the time, but you know, if I feel particularly proud of a drawing, I'll post it for sure. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel, it really helps me out. Anyway, till next time.
East Coast always in me, Commonwealth, Lil Joe, getting love from my city. Yeah. I roll call for the DM.